What's up, guys? Season 44, Wars 5 and 6. Going to be combining these two because I've been pretty busy the last couple of days and haven't really had a chance to record. So first up here, my team's going to be Cassie, CGR, and Warlock. I'm going to be taking Path 6 to start out with. And we are matched against PYCB this war. So first, it's just going to be this man thing here on Path 6. This is a really nice fight with Cassie. She's poison immune and buff immune, so she shuts down all of Man-Thing's abilities. And here I'm just going to try and miss his SP1, build stings, and just the usual Cassie things. And actually I messed up right there, trying to figure out the spacing. But here I get it on the next time. And yeah, Man-Thing is really nice to miss with your heavy because his recovery time on his special one is so slow that even if the first hit of your heavy whiffs, you're still going to connect on the second one. Then next up is this Path 6 Sauron. And the idea here is just going to be throw on suicides, power back tech boosts, and power start 1, and then just try and nuke him. I was a little bit nervous about this fight just because we had a couple instances last war where someone died with a tech counter to a mutant, and that ended up costing us the war, so I really don't want to do that. But yeah, like this fight really isn't much as long as you're comfortable dexing Sauron's special 1 if it comes down to it. But with power back boosts and suicides on, this fight goes down really quick anyways. And then next up here is this Lady Deathstrike on Path 4, Section 2. And this is just going to be a CGR nuke. It does get a little bit annoying with her unblockable because after she throws one special 1, she's going to be just fully unblockable the whole fight. And I'm going to be heal blocked and ticking down from the ruptures. So I'm kind of racing against the clock to get her down. But like we've got CGR. We're also running Cosmic Power Back Boost this time. So here I just need to get all 5 judgments. She throws her special 1 right away, which is really annoying. But I get to my 5 judgments, heal block, and then get some power back. And then now I just have to play this fight without blocking. I try to punish early there, but that's why you boost up with an invuln. And then next up here is this Claire. I've taken her pretty much every war so far. It's really nice with Cassie because you can just get openings whenever you want without needing to block. Then my next fight here is this Chavez on Scared Stiff. And with this fight, again, Chavez is kind of a common assignment for me, just because Cassie shuts her down really well. She's pretty much just the perfect counter to her. And yeah, in this fight, it's just going to be keeping up a good pace so that Root doesn't mess with my rotation. So you just have to play a little more aggressive. Here I get rooted, but luckily I had my special ready just in case. And we get out of that root and reapply our taunt. And then here Chavez just starts spamming heavies, like, for no reason. So she gets to her SP2, but there's that fail safe. Cassie can just miss it whenever she wants. And then next up here is this Doom on Hazard Shift. And this is really a nothing fight with Cassie if you know how to use her against Doom, because he's not tactic, and there's no other nodes besides Hazard and being stun immune. And Cassie, as a tactic attacker, just pretty much ignores all debuffs, damaging debuffs on her. And I realize now that you can just miss Doom's special one because Cassie applies a slow from being tactic, so she can actually cancel out his aura. But in the fight, I didn't really want to adjust my strategy mid-fight, and he was already going down, so I just decided to keep baiting special ones and not punish them with my heavy. And then my final two fights this war are going to be this Adam on Feat of Vigilance and then the boss. And I found out afterwards watching Andrew the Rough's video that you can just Cassie this Adam Warlock. So that's cool. Good to know maybe for next time. I did have max recoil on for this fight. I just wanted to get out of it immediately. And yeah, there he goes. CGR doing CGR things. All right, and then the Wong boss here. This is super nice with Cassie. You can just punish his special one with your heavy, build up your stings throughout the fight, and the only thing that can go wrong in this fight is potentially hitting him while his charges are at 100. So in that case, I don't actually think I would take that much damage just because Cassie has so much damage reduction anyways. But I am being wary of that and trying to heavy when I need to remove those charges. So, but yeah, this boss Cassie just absolutely owns. I was less worried about this boss fight than my Lady Deathstrike path fight with CGR. I mean, that just goes to show how safe and how comfortable Cassie is to use. And down he goes with the big special 2. That was my third boss fight. Yeah, that was my third boss taken of the season. Pretty fun one. And then we did end up winning against PYCB 5-3. So shout out to LVT and GG's to PYCB. Then next up here, we're up against SSX. I'm going to be running Path 8, Section 1. And then Path 5, Section 2, and then taking 2 minis. And this is going to be a bit more of a casual war just because I'm really running low on items. I had to tell Lizer, like, I'm diving into my unit stash with all these Power Start 1s. Cassie just requires a lot of them. And CGR does as well. And I was using them for Warlock too. So yeah, just a ton of items and boosts being used. I think, yeah, before this war I was averaging 8 fights every war, so nice to get a little breather. Then next up here, this I-Bomb. This is, again, another Cassie fight. She's immune to poison. She's got access to that taunt, so she can just bait his SP1 and then miss it. I-Bomb's special one has like a bunch of hits to it, so she builds a bunch of stings from it. And then now at this point, I'm trying not to think about it too much, but I've only got 2 more fights until I reach that 100 mark, which is the big milestone in LVT for 100 solos. And Yeah, this Kindred here, he's looking like he wants to mess me up. He wants to get in the way of that 100 mark. So we're going to have to tell him, no, sir, not today. Even with your crazy AI. And then this is fight number 100 right here. And what better way to do it than with Torch, Flame On, a Wags, and Invuln. Just the safest fight probably on the map. And one of the quickest by far. But not taking any risks here. Not on number 100. Get that really nice abs AI at the start. He's just letting himself get intercepted. Love to see that. And then 12 power stings, and he's done. And then my final two fights of this war are going to be this Spider Ham on Power Snack, Prowess Buildup. And here it's just, I took this one of the other wars. It's just throw your special one as soon as you get it, which you do anyways with Cassie. So Ham doesn't build up any of his charges, and he's taunted, so he's willing to throw that special one right away. And you apply slow every time you knock him down, so that's a really nice thing. And then final fight is this Maw here on Scared Stiff. And this was an ugly fight. I don't know what the deal is with me and Maw, but all of a sudden I'm just not confident heavy countering his special one. Or it's not confident, it's just like, I don't know, I keep getting out of the groove. His AI keeps being a little funky too. But it's fine, because there's really just no way to die in this fight. Like, it's going to go down eventually. It would take getting hit by his special 2 and degenning or something, and maybe that happening multiple times. Because, yeah, I could survive one of those for sure. The root and the falter that are going to happen in this fight, it's it's whatever. I'm just going to heal with willpower. Cassie's a tank. It's all good. Definitely sold a bit on fight time, but he goes down. That's my last fight of the war. And yeah, it's still really early on in the war here. It's 28-33 and 0 deaths apiece. So it's looking like a clean start for both of us. Hopefully we can keep it that way. And I'll see you guys in the next one.